lovely to finally meet you. Look sensational, may I say.
Well, thank you.
No, you look great. I love your dress and everything else.
Thank you.
No, you... Hey, I was thinking... I hope you don't mind this. I was thinking of dyeing my hair.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking of going red.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your natural hair color?
No, I'm actually almost exactly your
No
color.
way.
Yeah.
You don't have gray hair.
You know, it's been red so long, I'm not sure what's happening under there, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few white hairs coming in at this point.
Have you taken on the qualities of red-haired people? Are you cautious with money? And it's a joke. Relax.
I was doing a photo shoot the other day, and they said, you know, we really want it to be really natural and show our freckles, and I was like, I'm not a real redhead. I don't have freckles.
No. Freckles are where...
No.
Freckles are where red-haired people store the souls of their victims. Joe!
Well, then I wish I had them.
No, do you play someone red-haired in this film?
I do.
Good.
But the ginger that you hear is actually Elle Fanning's character, she's red in the film, and she plays my daughter.
She's called Ginger?
She's called Ginger.
They call people gingers who have got red hair in the old country. Where I'm from, they go, oh, it's a ginger. Look, he's a ginger.
Or just a ginge.
A ginge, yeah. And then they rhyme it with another word. And,
Yeah. It's usually sort of derogatory, right? It's not...
It's kind of joking derogatory. It's not really derogatory. It's kind of a little bit, yeah. Have you ever spent any time over there?
I have. Well, we shot this film there, but I also lived in London for about a year.
Really? Which part of London?
I lived in Islington.
I lived in Islington. I didn't see you. And I was looking for you.
Really? Where were you in '96? That's when I was...
No, '96 I came here.
Oh,
No, I was in Islington just before that, though. I used to live up at the Cloudsley Road, just up at the top.
Which part?
Cloudsley Road, near Upper Street, round the corner.
Yeah, you were in the nice part. I lived right next to the women's prison.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Holloway Women's Prison.
That's exactly it. In fact, when we were shooting this film, I was in London, and so many things have changed since I've lived there, and I didn't recognize. And then all of a sudden, we were going into this very shady sort of part of town, and I saw a prison. I was like, this is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. This is home.
Whenever I see a prison, I think this is my neighborhood. Well, that's nice. Have you traveled around Europe a lot? Have you done the European thing?
A little bit. I wish I could do more. You know, I've done the larger cities and things, you know, Paris and Milan and things like that.
Yeah. What about
As you do.
Yeah, no, you do. You can if you want. What about South America? You ever been there?
I have never been, and I'm
No,
dying
have I.
to go.
Would you eat guinea pig?
Yeah.
Really? Are you an adventurous eater? I don't know if I would eat guinea pig. They serve it like this.
I think I would still do it.
Really?
I think I would draw the line on a nutria. Do you know the nutria?
No.
Oh, you're gonna want to look this up.
Yeah, I am.
This is an animal that is rampant in Louisiana, and there's so many of them. It's like a cross between a beaver and a rat. And the teeth are like, speaking of like, it's like,
It sounds like a guinea pig to me so far.
It's like a larger, nastier, scarier horror film version of a guinea pig.
Really?
And
how do you know about this?
Well, my sister-in-law is from New Orleans, and I went to New Orleans, and she said
love New Orleans.
there was a time that they were trying to manage these critters, and so they were asking all the great chefs like Paul Prudhomme and Emerald and stuff, like, can you cook up the nutria?
Guinea pig, right.
Cook it up to like get rid of these and stuff, and people were just like, I'm not gonna put that in my mouth.
Let it go by, man. Let it go by. So, New Orleans, though. I love New Orleans. They eat a lot of weird moped down there, though. They eat the frog's legs and the... Have you ever eaten frog's legs?
I haven't. I've had alligator, and I would think it would be a similar texture.
I don't know. I lifted up the frog's legs to try it, and then I couldn't do it because they don't just have the legs; it's the whole pants.
Yeah.
So it's like from the waist. It's not just a frog; it's a frog from the waist down. So you know.
I would think that you would need, because it would be so insignificant. You'd be.
Well, I think they're quite.
Like
they make them do squats. That's the cruel part of it. They make them do squats, and
Yeah.
then they. But it's ghastly
But
business.
to me, the cuisine in New Orleans is.
Oh,
the
man, I put on
best
weight when I was
food.
there.
Oh,
Oh,
you
wow.
can't help it. It's the best food I've ever had in my life.
What was the steakhouse that we went to? Yeah, that place. It was fantastic. No, it was really, really good. So your sister lives down there?
My sister-in-law.
Oh, right.
Her family is from there.
All right. Are they
Yeah.
weird?
No, they're lovely. They're lovely.
People are pretty weird down there. No, I think they are. Genuinely, it's a little strange. I think the veil between, this world and the next is pretty thin in New Orleans.
Well, I think New Orleans, unlike most American cities, really is its own thing. They have their own cuisine, their own architecture, their own music.
Their own language.
Yeah.
They got
It's
that.
like a very, very special and unique place.
They got that French kind of honey boo boo thing going on.
Yeah. It's sexy.
Yeah. It's weird.
And all the voodoo.
Yeah. What about music? Do you like the music? Do you enjoy jazz?
I love jazz.
Do you play a musical
I like a
instrument?
little zydeco even. I do. I kind of do. I play a little bit of accordion.
Accordion?
I know. So I could go down there and jump into a band right away if I.
How the hell does that work, accordion? That's not going to be the easiest instrument in the world for you to play, is what I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot.
It's heavy.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying.
I get it.
No,
I get it.
Listen, I'm in no way
I thought
complaining
you were
or casting
talking
any kind of aspersions. I'm just saying it's
Well, technically, it is a very difficult instrument.
I
to
know
play.
it is. My friend Drew Carey plays the accordion, and he tried to show me how to play it. It's very difficult. I said, you'll have to play with your own organ, Drew. I can't do it. It is very difficult.
It is difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm not that good at it, but I'm slowly learning.
Could I watch you?
I wish I had something clever to say.
I think that every night of the week, if it's any consolation to you. Anyway, don't worry, we're out of time. Do you, you want a mouth organ, awkward pause? You want to throw frisbees at the horse?
Oh, what was the first option?
Mouth organ.
Yeah.
You want to play the mouth organ?
Yeah.
You can play the mouth organ.
No.
Yes, you can. Here, you'll be fine. Just,
Oh, a freshie.
yeah. Is that what they call them? That's what they call them in New Orleans, isn't it? Oh, you got a little freshie down there. All right, what do you want to play? That'll be fine. Christina Hendricks, everybody.
That thing he does?
Whoa. You do that again. See, if he'd have done that, I might have noticed.
Then all of a sudden you would have fallen in love, and this would have been a
Well-
whole thing. You would have given him a double segment. I would have gotten bumped, and I would have been really sad.
Have you ever had a guest on your show and then forgotten you had them on the show and met them somewhere else?
Yep.
And then pretend that you're like, nice to meet you, and they're like, I've been on your show like 5 times.
No, it's never been that many. But if someone's been on once, and then it has. Yep.
Yep.
You feel like a jerk.
Yeah, no, that's what I do.
But the worst is when I've been on someone else's show like 5 times, and then they're like, "Hey, it's really nice to have you. Good to meet you."
Yeah,
But
no, yeah. And then you kind of like, oh.
I know where you are. I know where your head's at. But I forget. Like literally, the second we do a show, it's out of my head.
Yeah, that's the best for me too. Because then you start thinking about, was it any good or any of that rubbish, and then you go crazy.
You're always very good. Just know that.
Why don't you guys go and take a break or something?
Do you have performance anxiety? Because I can do it in front of them.
I'm not worried about an audience. I'm worried about witnesses. That's what I'm worried about.
Right.
But it's all right. Everything's fine.
How is it that every time I've been on the show before?
Yeah, twice.
Last time, once.
3 times.
5 times.
I look forward to your
Whatever.
visits.
Me too. But we always end up talking about balls. That's now today.
I didn't even bring them up. You
Today,
brought them
you're
up.